okay, pal?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not bad.
No, I'm just a filmmaker. It's nothing personal. Hello everyone, this is Charlie on the Charlie Veach channel. Welcome to another video about Manchester. Now I know I wrote on my tribute to the Sun God video saying that the Degenerate Manchester series is over. But oh my god, it's like a sore tooth that you can't help touching. Ow! Ah! I just gotta keep documenting the collapse of Manchester. I guess it's every city maybe in the Western world is suffering from this. I guess it is. It can't just be Manchester. But the descent into evil and madness and the apocalypse is too interesting. And I want to bring you the freshest, most interesting footage from the madness that is the collapse of the West. One thing you'll notice a lot of the time in Manchester, or as I said, every major city, is sometimes the only police that are available to answer a boring, low-level misdemeanor are fully armed to the teeth armed police. Now, the concept of armed police is a British thing. I think every other police force in the world are armed with pistols at least. Well, here when we arm our police, we don't hold back. They've got a Glock 9mm on their leg, and they carry a Heckler & Koch G36 assault rifle. Sometimes they have the Special Forces Commando shortened barrel one, which I guess if you're in an enclosed space or in a tight building is better for shooting terrorists. And so often there's a situation where there'll be a guy in a phone shop, for example, who hasn't topped up his contract, and he's like, right, and the staff like, oh, you have to leave, and he's like, no, I'm not leaving until I get my new phone minutes or text messages. And then all of a sudden you've got two commandos in full black, paramilitary fascist uniforms. I don't mean the police are fascist. I just say that, like you're dressed like you're about to invade Poland, that whole Gestapo black uniform thing going on. Oh my God. I am losing I'm just going to embrace it. I'm just going to deal with the fact that I'm going bald. I'm not even going to shave my whole... that thing where people, they're like, right, I'm shaving my whole head. I'm just going to be Mr. Baldy. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the clip. This is what happens when fully armed police turn up in a phone shop. Sorry, mate. Don't touch me. Why did you just shoulder me?
I didn't.
Please don't touch me.
You walked into me. You walked in here.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to interfere with you guys. Yeah. Oh, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
You're not allowed to film inside this unit.
All right.
This unit is not allowed to film. Doing it, but we're
Thank you.
trying to
Yeah.
diffuse a situation where it's been kicking off.
There's a balance between... I don't want to interfere, of course.
You just take a few steps back.
I'll take a few steps back. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Filming. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Are you asking me to officially leave?
Yes, I'm officially
All right,
asking you to
I will. I will
leave.
leave. I will leave. I will leave. I will leave. I will leave.
So if you want to carry on, you can film from outside. It's
Yeah, no
fine,
worries.
as long as
I
there's no
understand.
uniform.
No worries. You're kicking me out. I understand.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, though. Thank you. Take care.
In my life and in my work and in my videos and in my day-to-day living, I think that there aren't any good or bad people. I think everyone's good and bad. You know, as Carl Jung said, you know, your bad side, your roots go all the way to hell, and your good side, it goes all the way to heaven. And to paraphrase Carl Jung again, he says that the first step in the path to enlightenment is coming face to face with your shadow. Now, what does he mean by your shadow? Well, obviously, it's what in Star Wars they call the dark side. It's that evil monster that we all have inside us that, because we're human beings and humans have committed these atrocities throughout history, and there is a naivety, there's a kind of wishful thinking in the kind of like a lot of religions, a lot of new age people, a lot of woke SJW modern kids. You see them being twisted and being made all weird because they're like, I'm a good person. Well, sorry, sunshine. There's no such thing as a good person. There's good and evil people. You have the devil and God raging inside you. You've got bad and good. And I believe it's a conscious choice. Now, that's very controversial. But Dr. Jordan Peterson said something which resonated with me big time. He goes, look, I'm not a good person, but I work really hard to be a good person every day. And I think I'm achieving it. And that's the same thing. Like, you know, to give you an example, like you see the videos I've posted in this video. I was filming in Piccadilly Gardens last night, and it was like about 7 o'clock after work. And, you know, there's quite a lot of madness going on, so I follow things which are happening. Anyway, I was filming two police community support officers try and get these underage drunken girls. And then as I walked away, there's like a gaggle of inner city youths, teenagers, dealing drugs. And they're giving me that whole inner city, like, fake Jamaican patois gangster shit. You know, I'm not even going to try and attempt it because you'll laugh at me as a Generation Xer trying to be down with the kids. But they were like, they crowded round me like as if I were a lion and they were the nasty hyenas. And they all had their hoods up and they started spitting at my feet. And I could see they were like, you know, they were saying, oh, why you're police, you're police. I said, no, I'm a YouTuber. It's what, you're filming because you're police. I said, I'm not police, I'm a YouTuber. And you could see they were itching to grab my phone or attack me or be little cunts. But I guess the fact that they thought I was a police officer undercover meant that they weren't going to fuck with me. But anyway, like, I felt my shadow. There was a profound hatred for these poisoned little shits. The way they were spitting at my feet and menacing, and the way they, you know, the way they move their hands in their pockets as if they've got knives in their pockets. And I had to hold back from the instinct, which was to either kick them really hard in the chest or punch them or do something. They were really coming into my personal space. And I hate that. And they were like, why are you filming? Why are you filming? And I was like doing my whole, like, you know, because I want to, because I'm allowed to, because ultimately it's something I want to do, so no one's going to stop me. And they're like, yeah, we'll stop you. We'll fucking stop you, mate. We'll fucking stop you. And then I ended it. And this is your shadow coming out. I could have just walked away or smiled at them. But I said something like, bring it on. Try and stop me. I'm a big guy. I'll take you all on. And then I walked away feeling a bit ashamed of myself that I'm interacting with these poisoned little shits. But there you go. That's the shadow. No one's perfect. Everyone's got good and evil in them. And I believe it's a choice. Now, if goodness is a choice, what else in life is a choice? I believe a lot of things that people say, oh, I'm born like this and so forth. It's a choice. So just choose wisely. So is there a point to my videos? Kind of. I think so. I think ultimately the point is that every single person is ultimately special and loved and infinitely important in an eternity of truth, you know, and there's a massive worldwide effort, and it's not anyone's fault. This isn't a conspiracy where there's like evil whoever, you know, like the Illuminati or corporate people or Bill Gates or whoever, or Bloomberg or Rothschild. It's no one's fault that there is a system, and it just so happens to be capitalism, which has, let's be honest, raised billions of people out of poverty. And here I am holding a Samsung telephone, sharing my thoughts with the world. Thousands of people, sometimes tens of hundreds, millions of people sometimes watch my videos. And so there's a lot of good stuff. But my point is that you get lost, you fall asleep into this trance that you're just to be measured and numbered and controlled and governed and told what to do and nannied and fined, and you need a license for this or to pay tax for that. And we forget ultimately, and here's the thing, you forget that you are actually the one. You are the Godhead. You are God split subjectively billions of ways, trillions of ways. We don't know this universe. You don't know what is going on, but you take your metaphysics, you take your ontology down to its absolute defining basic. What are you? What is it? What is it? It's God.